Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is monthly favorites time. I can't believe that. I feel like I just did this video yesterday. This month went by so incredibly fast, but I'm so excited that September is here. It is almost officially fall. I'm gonna say it's fall. I've got some of my fall decorations up already. My fall candle is lit, which we'll talk about. And then I have some favorite things to share with you guys today. Not a lot here. A lot of old favorites made their way back into my makeup rotation this month. Handful of new things, and I have a skincare item as well. So this one's gonna be fun. Before we get into it though, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you're subscribed and that your notifications are turned on. And with that out of the way, let's get to it. Okay, so let's start off with a foundation. This foundation is not new by any means. I've had it for, I think, a couple of years now. It is so incredibly good. If you are looking for an extremely high coverage foundation, this one will have you covered, pun intended. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I love this foundation. Now, it's not a foundation I would recommend for every day, but honestly, for how thick and heavy of a foundation this is and how much it covers, it actually doesn't look that cakey on my face. I mean, unless I'm really up close, you can definitely see it, but it's so pretty. It covers everything. If you have a lot of issues with hyperpigmentation on your face, or maybe a lot of acne scars to cover, this is basically like a concealer for your entire face. By the way, I use the shade 5.5, which is a little bit light for me right now, but we'll probably be there pretty soon. Again, not really an everyday foundation for me, plus it's so expensive. I don't usually use this expensive of foundations for my everyday foundations, but if you are looking for a foundation for family pictures, maybe for your wedding, and you want your skin to look just flawless in pictures, for the camera, for prom, this is such a good foundation if you need coverage. Let's talk about a concealer. This one's pretty new. It's the Versed Serum Concealer. This is a really good concealer, and I really am happy with the price of this. I think it's $16. I tried this out last month and I've been using it a lot. Now, it's a good general purpose concealer. Like, I don't specifically use this to brighten up my under eye. You guys know what I've been doing for that lately. My Revolution concealer, I'm about out of that thing already. But on days when I don't want to have 3 different concealers for different areas of my face, I just want to get the job done quickly, I can use this one everywhere, on my eyelids, on my under eyes, on any areas that I need a little extra coverage. By the way, I use the shade 4W, which seems to work pretty well for me. It wears really well. It's nice and lightweight. It's a good medium coverage, I would say. You can probably build it up to medium high. And there's a decent amount of product in here. You get 0.25 ounces in it, which is pretty good. Next, we have an eyeshadow palette. Now, I just talked about this eyeshadow palette in my recent top products of the year so far. It is new to me though. I did try it out this last month, so I feel like I should also mention it in this video as well. It's kind of a monthly favorites as well as a semi-year favorite. It's the Alter Ego Sunlit Dreams palette. Now, this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette, which I absolutely love. They sent this to me to try out and compare. I've been so happy with it. I actually have the I Need a Warm palette on my desk, literally just slightly out of arm's reach away from me, but it's far enough away that I've just been using this all month and I'm perfectly happy with it. It is beautiful. If you like your champagne and rose gold lid shades and you like some rich warm browns in the outer corner, this thing will be your cup of tea. It's a much better price point than the Natasha Denona. It's $22, whereas Natasha Denonas are $69. And I have been absolutely loving it. This is such a good palette if you like your warm, rich tones, especially this time of year. And speaking of Natasha Denona, I recently pulled back out my Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighter. I've had this thing forever. This was one of the, I don't know if it was one of the first, but I bought this early on in my YouTube channel days when I did not buy a lot of high-end makeup products. I was very particular about the kind of high-end products I would spend my money on, but I did pick this one up. Now, mine did shatter. I've had to I haven't done an official repress with rubbing alcohol, but I've sort of had to press it back into the package a few times. So because of that reason, it often gets pushed to the back of my drawer because I know it's a little bit fragile, but I pulled it back out recently, have been using it. This is such a good highlighter. You can still buy this on Natasha Denona's website. I think that she's come out with a new highlighter formula since, and this was on sale the last time I looked, so I wonder if they're kind of phasing these out. But if you happen to own this one, and by the way, I have the shade 2, pull it back out. It is absolutely glorious. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today and it is just lovely. Speaking of highlighters, this one's kind of a sidebar. It's not actually a favorite this month particularly, but I did notice after I posted my Ulta Beauty video that this is also in the Ulta sale. It wasn't in my little pamphlet, but when I was looking online on September 11th, this highlighter will be on sale. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker highlighter. I have the shade Sun Idol. I think it just comes in one shade. This is a gorgeous highlighter. It's a very light color, but it's very golden in tone. It is stunning. For how much I like this highlighter, I do use it quite a bit. I don't feel like I talk about it as much as I probably should. The packaging, by the way, is so beautiful. It looks like a little macaroon, which is so cute. It's just such a pretty color and formula. And if you can get this for 50% off, totally worth it in my opinion. So we're gonna add that in as kind of a last minute favorite. Let's talk about lip liner. This is the About Face lip liner in the shade Cradled. It's a perfect brownie nude, but it's not too brown for those of you that don't like anything overly brown. If that's just not your cup of tea, it's more of like a peachy brown. I'm wearing it on my lips today and it is absolutely stunning. I love these lip liners. They are so long wearing. They are going to be on sale during the Ulta Beauty sale. I think September 11th was the date of the sale for these. And honestly, even at full price, these are only $12 a piece, maybe 13, I can't remember. Their price did go up a little bit, but they're still pretty affordable, even at full price. But if you can get them on that day for 50% off, I definitely recommend these. They are fantastic. Okay, I wanna talk again about the Persona tubing mascara. They sent this mascara to me a little over a month ago, and initially, I just kind of was like so-so about it. I never disliked it, but I wasn't sure that I loved it. I also noticed I wore this, I think I was out, was I swimming one day? I can't remember, maybe I was doing yard work. Hot, windy day, my eyes were watering, and I did find that it kind of flaked off. It didn't hold up really, really well to super watery eyes, but for everyday use, this is such a good, easy to use mascara. It's so comfortable, it's very quick to apply, it removes very easily. A lot of the other tubing mascaras, which I love, are a little harder to remove. Your water has to be super hot, almost uncomfortably hot before it will really like melt off and remove easily if you're not using some sort of special makeup remover or melt, which I'm usually too lazy to do. I just want to get it all off at one time, and if I don't, then whatever's left on there is staying on my eyes overnight. This one I find myself reaching for more and more because it's just so quick, it's easy to remove, it wears well for everyday use, it feels really soft and natural on your lashes. So if some of the other, I keep calling out the wrap lash because that's one that it's a little bit stiff on your eyes. It almost is more like a waterproof mascara in my opinion, although you can get it off with really hot water. That stuff is pretty budge proof. It holds up to my watery eyes, but it's also a little heavy and stiff on the lashes. It's not super comfortable. This is just so much easier for everyday wear. They have it in brown and black. I'm actually wearing brown and black on my eyes today. I have a video coming up where we're going to test them out side by side and see if you can see the difference. I also have lashes on today, which I did to kind of conceal the fact that my eyelashes are two different colors. You probably never would have noticed if I didn't say something. Keep an eye out for that, but this mascara, pretty good if you like something just gentle and simple and easy to remove. Okay, my next favorite thing, I know I've talked about this recently, and although I'm gonna say I've been using a lot this month, I've really been enjoying it. Something changed my mind a bit just 2 days ago when I was using it. It's the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, which is basically a cream bronzer. I have the light medium shade. I have been using it a lot the last month or two, so I don't feel like over its lifespan, which I've probably had this for about 1.5 years now, I've used it a ton, but when I was using it the other day, I hit pan, and I was shocked by that because again, I don't feel like I've used this enough to have hit pan already. So that is my one complaint, I guess, about this, despite the fact that I love it. It's beautiful, it's easy to apply, it blends like a dream. The color is so great. I think if you have light or even fair skin, the light medium shade is spot on. I just wish there was more product in this, especially because it's such a buttery product. You can go through a good amount of this. It has a very similar formula to the Physicians Formula Diamond Bronzer, which I love, but that thing I burned through in like 3 months. And this one is even more expensive. So I don't know. I always reference this Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer because it has so much product in it, and I kind of appreciate that with cream bronzers because that is one of the few products that I feel like you can go through pretty quickly. I wish that this had as much product as this one. So this, the Makeup by Mario, has 5 grams, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury has 21 grams, more than 4 times the product. That is crazy to me. Now I know it's a little bit more expensive, but for how much more product you get, and I actually don't think you use quite as much as you do with this one, it makes me like it just a little bit less because here's the deal. I have a ton of makeup, I rotate through a ton of makeup, but if I was using this as like my only ride or die bronzer every day, I'd probably go through 1 or more of these a month. And for the price that it is, I just think that's a little bit insane. So Makeup by Mario, if you happen to be listening, maybe include a little bit more in your pans. One more makeup thing. I've mentioned this several times before, but I noticed I recently talked about the Sol de Janeiro body spray number 59, and I said you couldn't find this one at Ulta. Literally like a day or two later, I was looking online and they announced that number 59 is now available at Ulta Beauty. So hallelujah, this one is gorgeous. It's a great fall scent because it's very warm and kind of rich. So the notes, I mean, are vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. It's so lovely. I love this scent. It just smells so cozy to me. Not like a summer scent, it's a good fall winter scent for sure. Okay, that's it for makeup, but I do have a skincare item and then a candle I want to share with you guys. First off is the skincare. It is the Medicube Deep Vita C pads. So this is my second tube of these. I initially bought this on Yes Style, I think about a year and a half ago, and then when I ran out, I ordered them again on Amazon. I think that you can now buy the, I don't know about these, but I know the Medicube brand is now, some of their stuff is available at Ulta. These are basically just like little astringent pads that have like a vitamin C sort of like toner in them. And I love them. By the way, in case you're wondering, I cut mine in half to make them go twice as far. This is like a weird frugal thing that I do. I will say, they're kind of more annoying to use that way, but you really don't need a whole pad for your face. I mean, I've already washed my face. My face is pretty clean, and I just want a little bit of the serum on to kind of like scrub it and rub it into my face. And when I cut them in half, it lasts twice as long. So there's a little money-saving tip for you guys. I love these though. I think they do a good job of kind of getting the rest of the makeup that maybe didn't come off when I first washed my face off, and also give me a little bit of vitamin C. If I'm using them in the morning, I'll top them with an additional vitamin C serum. If I'm using them at night, I'll top them with my night serum, then my moisturizer. They have vitamin C and niacinamide in them, and I love them. I think they're great. And last up, because it's September, I had to mention my signature fall candle. That is this one right here from Bath & Body Works. It's the Leaves candle. Guys, this is such a great scent. Oh, it's like, let me just tell you what's in it. It says notes of crisp red apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. It has that tiny bit of like, not like an apple pie sweetness to it. It's a little bit more like natural smelling than something like too sweet and kind of baked goods-ish. This is more of like a outdoors walking through the fall, and maybe someone far away is cooking an apple pie. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It is so incredibly good. I just bought this new one. I bought one for my daughter-in-law, and then that candle right there that you can't really see burning is last year's that I didn't officially burn all the way down. It's my favorite scent for fall. It's the perfect scent. It has great throw, and it's not that type of scent that's like, I mean, I like a good sugary scent, like a baked goods scent, but if that kind of scent gives you a headache, this is like, it's a good in-between, I guess you would say. All right, and that is it, you guys. Those are my favorite things from the month of August, with a bonus candle thrown in there at the end for this coming month. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys have been loving recently. What are you excited to use in the fall? Whether that's makeup, whether it's a candle scent that you can recommend. Maybe it's a skincare product that you can recommend for us now that the seasons are changing. I know my skin definitely changes a little bit in the fall. Let us all know down in the comments below. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you again for stopping by. And if you are not subscribed, be sure to do that before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Any of you with daughters that are probably any age, teenager or younger, how many of you are constantly hearing K-pop Demon Hunters playing from your Alexa or from YouTube or on Netflix? This show is crazy. It's everywhere. I was picking Charlie up from school the other day, and it came on the radio station, the Golden song. It's like watching, have you seen that thing you do? Such a good movie, by the way. When their song plays on the radio for the first time and Liv Tyler is running down the road screaming, that's what my daughter sounded like.